Hey, this is Eric Henson with Safeways. Today we're going to go over our 018-6000 Rescue Assist Kit. The kit, as you'll receive it, consists of a rescue sling, edge protector, a web tensioner ratchet assembly, a Kernmantle rope assembly with a thimble eye at one end, and also a rope grab that's integral to the system, and a wire grab. This is typically used in the event that the worker has fallen and is unconscious, but they have fallen with a cable SRL. In the next portion of the video, we're going to show you how to put the system together, how to employ it, assist in a rescue for a fallen worker. Alright, to employ the 018-6000 Rescue Assist Kit, what you're going to do, if you have a victim that's fallen, and let's say they're a little bit too far to reach, by hand or whatever means, or, you can't reach them from the bottom either. This kit is designed to be able to raise the victim or raise the fallen worker up to a point that you can actually physically rescue them and get them to safety. If a worker's fallen and he's got his SRL, number one, don't ever disconnect the SRL. Leave the SRL hooked up because that is their fall protection. When you get ready to hook this up, you're going to notice that on this unit, it's got a D, an N, and a U. If you look at that, if you switch it that way, it's in the down mode, which would lower a worker, but you don't do that with this system. You only raise the worker. So you want to make sure that this lever is up on this side where the U indicates on the assembly. That way you're going to lift the worker. What you can do after the worker's fallen, you can hook the unit up and you can hook it to the worker's anchor point if necessary. If you can find a separate anchor point, that's good. If you have to hook it to theirs, you can. What you can do when you've got it in the neutral mode, you can just flip the lever here and you can physically pull out the webbing to whatever distance you need to be able to reach the fallen worker. Once you've done that, you want to ensure that you flip it back into the up position. That way it allows you to sit here and ratchet the worker up to your level to where you can actually perform the rescue. Alright, when you're getting ready to set up the 018-6000 Rescue Assist Kit, the scenario we're looking at right now is if a person fell and they are conscious, like you can communicate with that person and they are capable in assisting in their own rescue. What you want to do, you can actually hook up your web tensioner ratchet assembly to their anchor point if necessary. Preferably you'd want your own anchor point, but if you have to, you can hook to theirs. Once you do that, you're going to take out your Kernmantle rope assembly. Now the Kernmantle rope assembly has an integrated rope grab on the system. That rope grab is going to hook directly to the end of your web tensioner ratchet assembly. Once you've done that, you've got a thimble eye end of your Kernmantle rope assembly, and that's the end that you're going to hook the rescue sling to. Now once you've done that, you're going to lower this to the person below you. This rope grab will allow you, or allow the person, you or the person being rescued, to adjust the length of this rope. Now that being said, as you're getting ready to rescue assist the person below you, as you get ready to lower this sling down to them, what you want to do, you want to use the web as much as you can. The reason being, if you're getting all your adjustment out of the Kernmantle rope assembly, let's say they lengthen it all the way out, and it's down to the person right now, and this is all the rope you've got left, then as you try to raise that person up to the level you're at, you're only going to be able to raise them the amount of web you actually have coming out of your web tensioner ratchet assembly. So what you want to do, rather than adjust all your length in the rope, you want to utilize the web as much as possible. Now you can place the unit into neutral, and once you've done that, you can just take this little clip, hold it up, and you can actually feed the web out as much as you need. Once the web's fed out as much as you need and you've locked it back, just make sure you've got it in the up position. Once it's in the up position and the fallen worker has actually gotten the rescue sling around themselves and they've clicked it back together, then you can actually begin the process of bringing it up to your level to be able to rescue. All you do is just do a simple ratchet, and you just crank it up and just raise them up to your level to where they can be assisted in a rescue. Okay, so now we're going to demonstrate with the 018-6000 Rescue Assist Kit the rescue of a fallen worker if that worker is actually conscious. In this case, you're actually using the rescue sling. A couple things about the sling before you actually lower it down to the worker. What you want to do, you want to make sure that the sling is open. This will be the closed configuration that the worker would actually don it, but you want to make sure it's open as you lower it to the worker. Also make sure that you scoot the two pads together. What this does is you lower it down to the worker, and just assuming I'm the fallen worker, it just makes it easier for them to wrap it around up under both arms, and it tends to keep the pads up underneath each arm to make, you know, the comfort of the fallen worker much better. You simply clip it back to itself. Then what you're going to do, it's got an adjustment. You want to pull that taut to where this is basically the way that you're going to be lifted up. If you don't take the slack out, it's going to pull up like this, up against your face, up against your head. So what you want to do is cinch it down, and then actually you'll be kind of leaning back in the unit. And one other thing to take note of, the rescue sling actually has another piece of webbing coming off with a separate D-ring. What this is used for is if, as you're trying to assist in the rescue of the worker, if someone at a next lower level or a level that's lateral to that individual can reach them, they can actually hook to this strap and pull them in a lateral direction to more quickly make the rescue complete. Okay, what we're going to look at now is utilizing the 018-6000 Rescue Assist Kit in a fall scenario where you have a worker that's utilizing a cable SRL, which we already have hanging here, and they're actually unconscious. In the event the worker's unconscious, you can't use the rescue sling just due to the fact they can't get it onto themselves. So what you're going to do, you can still use the system, but it's going to be a slightly different rescue scenario than it would be if you were utilizing the rescue sling. So what we're going to do, once you've got the web tensioner ratchet assembly on an anchor point, now you can utilize the fallen worker's anchor point. Ideally you would want your own, but if you have to use their anchor point, you can do that with the system. We've actually got this hooked up to the fallen worker's anchor point. What you're going to do, you'll just flip the lever into the neutral position, and at that point you can utilizing this lever, you can pull it and you can pull out as much web as you think you're going to need. Once you've done that, just let the lever go, and it'll actually lock back into place. Then you just place your web tensioner ratchet assembly back into the up position. Once you've done that, you're going to attach your cable grip directly to the web assembly. Once you've done that, all you have to do is open it up like so, and you're actually going to place it onto the user's SRL cable. After that, you just rotate the gate shut, and from this point, what you can actually do is begin to ratchet the fallen worker up to the level you're at, where you and some other individuals can assist in the rescue. That being said, once you start to ratchet the individual up and you get some tension on their SRL cable, what you're going to want to do is take your edge protector and just push it down to where the cable's actually coming up along the edge protector, not directly against the edge. All you got to do is just push it down with your foot, let the cable rest there, then you can continue winching the person up until you're able to perform the rescue. Alright, so this covered our 018-6000 Rescue Assist Kit. We hope you learned something. It's kind of a unique product to put out into the field to be part of your rescue assist plan. This is Eric Hitson with Safeways. Have a safe day.